Don't let time run out. These are the final days of Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. Don't miss your chance to save thousands during our biggest sale of the year and get clearance pricing on a huge selection of new Hondas. Hurry in now before time runs out at Team Honda on Segan Lane.
I think that story needs telling. Good morning. It's Monday,
We're
7:03.
learning about, hey, how are you? The bad driving habits.
I don't do that anymore.
Some of our very own.
Admitted.
Oh, thank God
Admittedly,
for that.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, one morning coming to work,
All right.
I was eating a bowl of cereal while driving.
Time the hell out. It's not a sandwich. It's not a burger.
Cereal.
It's a bowl of cereal?
That's gutsy.
On Coursey Boulevard.
Oh, my God.
He sent some
At
judgment.
4 in the morning.
Yes.
And I was driving with my knee
Oh, Jesus.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
and weaved into the next lane
Stay
where
off my
a
road.
police officer was. BRPD.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 pulls me into fresh pickings, storms up to the car. What are you doing? And I'm like, I am so sorry. I was an agent. And he's like, you of all people, eat before you leave. Jeez, you almost hit me. And he gets back into his unit and burns rubber out the parking lot.
He didn't give you a ticket, though. What would the ticket be, by the way?
Handcuffs and take him to jail immediately. Do not pass go. You're eating a bowl of cereal driving with your knee?
That's reckless driving. What kind of cereal was it?
Oh, God. The important questions. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, if it was Captain Crunch, I know you cut the roof of your mouth on that one.
No, Raisin Bran.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't start
at
the morning
you.
without 2 scoops.
Trying to
What
stay
if you
healthy
fiber?
while,
What if you
I don't do
slam
that
your
anymore.
brakes? If you slammed the brakes, you would have spilled the milk on
the
you.
brand would
I've
have
done
flown
that with
back at
coffee
him.
before and just wore the shirt on TV and
Nice.
If you see it double-breasted,
yes,
Back in
you
style.
know. Did
it's
you,
either not ironed or it's got coffee on it.
did you offer
On
the
my
cop
breakfast
any?
cereal.
Oh.
That would have been hilarious, Liz. Liz, that
Man,
was very
that-
funny.
yeah.
Would you like
He
some
was
officer?
so mad.
Well,
he was
yeah.
so mad.
And you haven't done it since?
You almost hit me.
Yeah.
Eat before you leave. Boom, 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 boom.
Noted.
Screeches his tires out on the.
But he didn't.
Yes.
He didn't give you a ticket. Which, you know what is funny? Every time I've had a cop flip out on me, I didn't
That's
get
not
it.
flipping out.
I
That is
didn't get-
absolutely
I've had a cop
justified.
flip out on me
Warranted?
equally, and,
That's
and
justified.
I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah.
Like every time the cop's nice, I know I'm getting a ticket.
not
It's like, how's your
say
day? It's
that.
nice. Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
I've gotten tickets before, a little over the speed limit, and justified. It's all justified.
Yes. Speeding, absolutely.
I've never been stopped where I thought this is not right.
Yeah.
Well, if
Never.
If 1 mile over a speed limit, you're speeding. Technically, you get a ticket.
Sure.
Now, they have learned, and we have pushed the limits of our
Yes.
driving, and technically, you can go like 8 or 9 miles an hour over the limit,
Yeah.
and they're not even looking at you.
Right.
That's us pushing the limit. Now, technically, they could just be like, yeah, you know what? We're going to be done with
Sure
that.
can.
You're going 36 into 35. Now, where they don't play, school zones.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
As they should.
Do not mess around with the Basin Bridge.
You will get
way too
1 mile
many
over.
issues over there,
Yeah.
and we've seen that.
And they've kind of simplified it for us. It used to be 55 for
Right.
trucks and 50 at night, and this kind 60 miles per hour for all vehicles all the time.
Right.
And then
Easy
they've
to
got the
remember.
little
I
reminders.
just did that trip. I just made that trip,
Yeah.
and I think more and more folks are paying attention to it. I set it right at 61, 1 mile an hour.
At least he's admittedly saying, okay,
Sure.
you're following the flow of traffic,
61.
the speed patterns
well,
of
that's
traffic.
the thing. I turn out. Apparently, I'm like the old guy because there'll be people going like 65 or
Yeah.
even 70 on there. I'm like, all right, these are the stories that we do when they involve.
Stay in the right lane if you're not
But
passing.
yeah, so bowl of cereal.
Well, I think that would be distracted driving, maybe?
Of course, it's distracted driving. I see
No,
people
you
on
were
the
asking me about the ticket. Would
Oh,
that be
yes, yes, it would be reckless driving.
But I
knew
guarantee
wasn't
there's
leaving
no-
because I was drinking
No.
at 4 in the morning, although
You're
driving
drinking
under the
cereal
influence
milk.
of a cereal. I mean, I just honestly, if you slammed your brakes, you would have been wearing that cereal. That's very ambitious of you, though.
wearing that cereal in my trunk would have been wearing that police officer's unit.
Which is why on the ticket, one of the charges would have been impersonating a person of intelligence.
Oh, no.
A bowl of cereal.
He's
I
learned
don't
since
do
then.
that anymore.
I have to admit, I've seen a lot. I've never seen that. I once saw somebody, they were driving erratically when I pulled alongside. You're not going to believe me, but they were brushing their teeth and driving.
No.
Yeah, no,
Good
I
hygiene.
couldn't believe it.
It's-
It's good
hygiene.
hygiene.
Yeah.
But what do you got to have like where you spitting.
Where you
You're
going?
spitting,
Right.
You got a cup.
You got
You're
it.
going out the window with that. I didn't stick around for that.
Between that and the mascara, women, I've seen that often.
oh yeah. Yeah.
That can go directly in your eye. That's
Yeah.
way too close for comfort. You are pushing it,
Have
ladies.
you ever done that? Put
No,
on makeup,
never.
dry?
Anything?
I'm too
Any
scared
makeup?
to. No.
Like not
Only
lipstick
part.
or-
I never while driving.
Okay.
And
Good.
that's not the tout on me. I'm just too scared to poke my eye out. That's what I'm scared of. Yeah.
Right there.
I'm not
She's
showing
such
up
a-
to work with an eye patch on.
She's such a good
It's
example.
no, it might be
For all
vanity.
things,
It
all
might be
things,
vanity.
all the time.
No, no.
That's
cereal.
Yeah. Pirates of the
Well, I'm
Caribbean.
going to go get another cup of coffee while you
Not
guys
cereal?
transition
While you're
into
stationary?
weather. Yeah, no, I'm not driving. I can drink, coffee. I can drink
Drink.
coffee and
You can
drive.
operate heavy machinery. You can do the whole thing.
Drink a cup of coffee as you walk
Stationary.
Oh
across.
my heavens! Now,
I
where
mean-
is this False River? What is this?
Yes. Yes.
False.
So close.
Nah, it's Port Allen over here. Yeah, it's a little cold out in Port Allen right now, isn't it? Okay, this is actually Annapolis over in Maryland, one of the beautiful Sky 9 network cameras that we have. Just wanted to show that kind of winter wonderland that they're dealing with over there. And again, we feel cold enough here, cold enough to support snow, but we're not going to get any snow in our forecast. I feel the need to kind of just throw that out there because it has been kicked around a lot, especially on social media. So I just kind of wanted to put that to bed. That's our local stuff right there. 34 feels like the mid-20s, and believe it or not, that's not even the coldest spot in our viewing area. And also, believe it or not, yesterday, you know how warm it was? We got up to 81 degrees. That was record territory just to drop everything out to winter where we have now. Cold weather advisory today, and by the way, we're going to need another cold weather advisory tonight going into tomorrow morning. More freezes, more low temperatures in the 20s, and the next chance of rain not till Thursday, Friday. So at least that's good. We don't want to add any precipitation to the mix right now while we're dealing with what we have here. Remember, the cold weather advisory in effect until 9 a.m. Also remember that this is the new one that takes the place of the old school wind chill advisory. So when you see the cold weather advisory, that's kind of what you're thinking, kind of a wind chill advisory, because the winds, they're definitely going to be brisk throughout the day, sustained out of the north to northwest at about 15 to 20, gusts higher than that. And I would say go ahead and protect all 4 Ps over the next several nights. If you haven't done so already, I know I kind of wrapped a couple of pipes myself yesterday. It's just a good idea because Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning, we're going to be around 28 degrees both mornings. Now, the good news, tomorrow's not going to be windy, so that's going to kind of help us out a little bit. But the duration of 8 to 10 hours below freezing, that's going to be both nights. So again, it's probably a good idea just to protect all the Ps. What about the temperatures today? These are forecast highs. These are our typical lows this time of year, but these are our highs in the afternoon. Only the low to mid 40s. Keep the jacket handy. Remember, that doesn't account for the fact that the winds are going to stay breezy, so it's going to feel like the 30s pretty much from start to finish, if not even a little bit colder. Speaking of colder, they've got those snow showers I was just showing you from D.C., Baltimore, heading up to New Jersey and New York. Over here, we're not expecting any wintry precipitation. We're not going to be that far away later in the week, but it looks like we stay really cold, colder than normal, I would say right on through the end of the work week. So definitely keep that winter gear handy. For today, 43 degrees, and again, the winds will be breezy from time to time. Go ahead and protect the Ps before you go to bed tonight. The overnight low at 28 degrees. Again, less wind, so hopefully that helps us out in the wind chill factor. 50% chance of rain Thursday, Friday at 70%, and it looks like it's just going to be a cold rain. I'm not even expecting any kind of mixed bag over here. Then we try to fix the temperatures a little bit at the back end of the 10-day forecast. It's going to stay cold. It is now 7:10. Here is your traffic with Captain Crunch.
Raisin Bran. All right, we're going out to the interstate. This is I-10 near the College Drive area, our College Drive overpass, and traffic's beginning to pick up a little bit. A stuck shop near the Washington Laurie Burgess Avenue exit. Bridge traffic is also holding its own this morning as we make our way in and around. Definitely a lot of traffic coming in from Denham Springs. You can start to see that. I haven't seen that pronounced in a while. And do remember that they're still continuing their accident investigation of what has turned out to be, unfortunately, a fatal accident on Exchequer Drive near Merchant. Exchequer's that cut-through street between Industrialplex and Rieger, right off of Seagan. We're on the 9 News now on the Plus, and we'll be right back with a couple of more headlines you might have missed this morning. Liz and Matt from the desk right after a short break. 7:11 is our time. We'll be right back.
Hey, real quick before you get going, one of the top stories we continue to follow, the terror attack in New Orleans. It continues to develop here, actually later today. President Joe Biden, Dr. Joe Biden expected to be in the Crescent City, part of a vigil, a memorial for the victims.
So you're seeing some of the memorial and tributes there along Bourbon now. We anticipate them to visit a vigil site later this afternoon when they make landfall in Air Force One. Again, they're expected to come visit this afternoon right around 4 to 5 p.m. today. We'll keep you updated on timetable and where they all plan to visit throughout today.
The FBI, one of the many groups involved in the investigation into everything that's going on, everything that's happened, they are now beginning to roll out their family assistance program.
So if you are the victim family member or you're just looking for information here, you can make your way to St. Martin de Porres Catholic Church there. It's on Elysian Fields in New Orleans. The church donating space for the FBI to connect people with some resources and some help. There's a phone number as well. We've got that for you on our story and on our 9 News app.
You know, something that you can do very simply to be maybe a part of this healing process and the getting back and helping. A blood drive, a friendly competition blood drive, and in light of what happened, every pint counts.
That's it. The Ascension Parish Fire Department's hosting a battle of them today. They're having a bloodmobile set up. This is McGinnis Street in Donaldsonville, so you can sign up for a window to donate today. You can see it takes about 15 to 30 minutes. It's so easy.
Yeah, very simple.
That blood is going to be sent to the New Orleans area, but keep in mind, it takes days to test that. So the sooner you donate, the sooner it can be then donated to people who need it.
An easy way to get involved and help. Do the little things.
I think we did some our November blood drive. They were telling us about 3 to 4 days before they can actually use that blood.
Sure. They need to process
There
it.
you go.
We're going to keep talking about resources, how to get you plugged in with the latest in the investigation, everything. We'll see you in another 10 minutes for an update on weather and traffic.
It's the final countdown for Toyotathon at Team Toyota. Don't miss your chance to get year-end savings on new 24 and 25 Tundras with 2.99% financing, or a new 25 Camry for just $329 a month. Hurry in and save at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.